morning and welcome to the moment for Tuesday, October 27th from Trinity United Church. There's a few things that I'm just going to talk about first before we move into it. One of the things is that we are collecting fruit and granola bars for West Broadway, and the cart will be there for sure on Thursday and Sunday mornings from 9 a.m. until 11. They may also be there on other days, and if you'd like to come on another morning, then please give the office a call and we'll find out when Dallas is in and then when Irma's in, and we'll make sure that, or we can pick them up and make sure that those items are collected. There is, the stewardship packages have been mailed out to everyone by email and by regular mail. We invite you to consider your commitment to Trinity and fill out the pledge form and get that back, and in whichever way you can mail it or drop it off in the mailbox or scan it and take a picture, send it to us by email, or give us a call and we'll be happy to take down the information about that. Isabel was reminding me that it's time to renew our subscription for the Broadview Magazine. This was used to be called The Observer, but is the United Church Magazine. And if you subscriptions are $25 for 1 year, and you can be in touch, and we'll be happy to make sure that that happens for you. All kinds of things are sort of online and available because, as you know, with the numbers being changed this week and things happening all over the place in Manitoba, that we are limited in our non-essential building to 5 people in the building at one time. So it may be the same in the place that you're staying, or there are other restrictions that are happening, and we do hope and pray that folks remain safe and that they are well, and that we all do our best to enable each of us to be safe and well. This coming week, during the worship, you'll have the great pleasure of having the Reverend Dr. Paul Campbell leading worship, and he will be doing that on this Sunday, on November 1st. And while he's doing that, I am off on a week of study leave to take an online course, and to prepare for it, I'm going to be doing some reading. And one of the course is called Saints, Soldiers, and Angels, and it's based on this book by Preaching the Big Questions, Doctrine Isn't Dusty, and it's by Catherine McLean and John Young, 2 United Church folks who have offered this course before on different topics, and I was unable to take it at that time, but sure looking forward to delving into this. I took a peek inside and read little bits and pieces, and it really is, believe it or not, it's kind of an exciting book for us church geekies to read. And the other book that I'm going to be looking at for perhaps a study in the future is The Other Side of the River by Alf Dumont. And Alf is a United Church minister, an Indigenous man who bridges that steps from Indigenous and United Church theology and faith, and how he does that. And I've done some work with Alf in different places in the past, and so look forward to reading his reflections on his journey and how he is able to integrate both of those worlds together in his world. I do have a printed prayer for folks, and I just wanted to say it out loud because I think some of us are feeling that we really need to find God in the midst of our everyday, when we are following the rules and trying to keep everyone safe, and then hearing that the numbers are going up. It can be quite scary for some folks that I've heard. It can also be frustrating, and so I just invite you to hear this prayer. Loving God, you call us to times of activity and times of quiet, times of study and times of action, times of love and times for justice. May we be open to your message for us, for our time and experience, and may we know your love and joy in our world. Amen. I do hope and pray that we will be the love and joy of God in other people's lives, that we will be able to recognize that and recognize those moments in all around us. I know that folks were wondering about the different things that are on, and becoming involved, and maybe not having taken part before, and maybe not having done a Zoom meeting before, like many of us before March had never done that. So if you'd like to do that and you want to be in touch, we'd be happy to hook you up, walk you through all of the different steps that you might need to take, and be able to connect you in some way. But in the meantime, we do hope and pray from all of us at Trinity that you are well and you are safe, that you continue to care for those around you, whether they are near or far, and whether you're alone in your space or whether a few people are with you. We do hope and pray that you will be well. Amen.